Are you ready? Are you ready for the fearless week of Shadow? Because I am very ready. I have been waiting a long time. I've been waiting hours and hours and hours to finally play this game. I sacrifice a lot for these streams. Oh, damn, Pansy Zombie, thanks for subscribing. Resubscribed for 11 months. I don't know exactly what that means, but that sounds like a lot. Hit me, Tony, how's it going? Pansy Zombie, how's it going? We're doing Sonic Generations tonight, because it wouldn't be fair to do Shadow first. You have to earn Shadow? True, I do. Alright, to start off, first of all, we got this neat new menu now, which has a remix of It Doesn't Matter on this side, and Throw It All Away on this side. So off to a good start. Now, someone asked me, so I'm going to try and find out. My guess is no, but to be sure, they wanted to know if the adventure skin showed up in cutscenes. I doubt it does. That would probably mess up the lip sync and stuff, but let's find out. We're not doing Terios. Terios is maybe post-game. So, as far as I can tell, this is basically the same game, but big difference right off the bat, save files. A bold new concept, not seen since, I guess, Sonic Frontiers, and first introduced in Sonic 3. But Sonic Generations doesn't have save slots, so if you want to start over, you have to delete your file. So excited to get my copy this Friday. Yeah, I want physical copies of stuff, but it's so unreliable in Canada, and you get 3 days early here, so it just made sense for streaming. Evil Sonics. Hint display. I don't really need it, but eh. So this game actually changes the boost button to R2 like it does in, Oh, the ring sound is coming out of my controller, uh-oh. That's, I need to turn that off. Hold on. Oh, a lot of this stuff isn't available yet. That's going to be a problem, though. You can't turn it off? Really? Oh, hi, Ryan McBear. How's it going? So you really can't turn it off? That's a problem. Oh well, I guess. Oh, I missed the jump. Hope that's not too distracting on your guys' end. No! Oh. Huh, did you need to charge up the spin dash a bit longer? I've never really gotten that roll before. I'm gonna have to split my time between looking at chat and playing the game, because I can't really play Sonic and look at chat. Oh, I should've... Man, I'm a bit rusty on these lower paths. I used to know this game like the back of my hand, but that's because of that I'm so used to the high routes, I forget what's below them. Ah. Okay, let's catch up for a second. You can only turn it off in the hub world. Okay, that's good. I'm glad it can happen at least. Hello, Leslie is bestie. How's it going? Even games in 2015 let you turn it off? I don't think any PS5 game with controller sounds actually lets you turn it off. Also, for some reason, red rings don't appear until after you beat green. Oh, yeah, that was always an odd thing. Yeah, that was in the original game. So this version has many rewrites. They did not give classic Sonic a voice. Lots of that loud. I want to hear the game's music, because it's really good music, but I don't want echo. Does the DualSense have any vibrating stuff? That'd be kind of a problem with a game like this.
Any second.
You can really feel Sonic's footsteps, and the controller just falls out of your hand.
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
So, I did my best, but I had to look a little bit. So I have seen this scene and how it changes.
It's kinda impossible.
There are Chow in the background. Amy is not having her face pushed.
No idea.
She's making weird faces in the background.
Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love
The
it.
deep cut Chow are appreciated. I hope that this is like the start of something. They've been aware people want another Chow Garden for a very long time.
What?
Sonic, what is that? What's it doing?
I think that line just now with Tails is the same, but delivered differently. Some of the Chow in this game's unique design, which is really cool.
Those are my
Yeah,
friends.
I know this is like a really cursed idea, but I've said a million times, you could make so much off of even like a non-predatory Chow mobile game. They redid all the lines. Some of the characters have new actors. That makes sense. Like, I think this game was still when Silver was Quentin Flynn, but he's been replaced as of Forces. One of the lines they changed here that is like very arbitrary. When Sonic saw the Time Eater taking his friends, he said, "Not cool" in the original, and now he says, "Those are my friends." It's a shame. I liked Quentin Flynn as Silver. I think it was a very good fit. Oh, there we go. Now we're Dreamcast mode. Oh, this looks kind of weird. Oh, I didn't change the sound. Whoops.
You can do a homing attack whenever a lock-on cursor appears after jumping.
Ah.
Zero in on enemies and take them down. Hold down the boost button for a boost of speed. Once the boost gauge on the lower left is active,
I'm surprised they bothered to redo so much for this game, though. Like, it really didn't seem like they were going to bother.
gauge.
Oh, there we go. First try. First jump. I do appreciate them standardizing boost to R2. I think it does make more sense.
Right rails while grinding.
Hey, got him to do the pose in the costume even. Oh, got it. Oh, I'm doing pretty good actually. My muscle memory is really kicking in. I swear they made these indicators for when you're supposed to slide more obvious. Now let's catch back up. People get on Ian for rewriting or adding to it, but you couldn't do much to add to the story. Generation's pretty short cutscenes. Yeah, it's the shortest of the like post-short era. Like the things like colors and forces have all roughly half an hour, and this game only has 20 minutes. And yeah, it sucks. I wish they could have done more, honestly, because the dream is like that Ian Flynn wrote Generations back in the day. Because he was actually like, he auditioned to write colors, but didn't get the job. Looking at the rewrites, angry over literally death thing. Of course it is. It's Ian Flynn. One thing to not look forward to is I think they messed up the Lightspeed dash. Oh. I mean, the number of games that you have like a perfectly functioning Lightspeed dash is like... You can probably count it on half a hand. You don't understand, he made it woke. Finally! All this time, Sonic has been so non-progressive. And now, finally, they made it woke. They do have like a gay couple and a lesbian couple implicitly in the comics. That's woke. One could even argue that Ian could only improve it. Yeah, no, even if every line was worse, it's such an insubstantial thing, it's hard to really say it matters. Can never get it to work properly, that's a shame. Ian Flynn forced Sega to have Sonic do Sonic Adventure cover art pose at the end of Trick Combos. That's true, he did do that. He confessed. I hate actually that this game makes the Lightspeed dash a triangle, or yeah, like a situational action. I really like it so much better when you can just use it whenever there's a trail of rings. It feels so good in Sonic Adventure 2, and it has never been as good since. Besides the fact that in Sonic Adventure 2 sometimes you can kill yourself by messing up the Lightspeed dash through no fault of your own, or doing a roll, or doing a bounce, because Inafune, I think, right? No, wait, is it Inafune or is it the other guy? Yuji Naka, right, I always get those two mixed up. For no reason. The one Lightspeed shortcut in Chemical Plant. Just the one? Best Christmas since the last time Generations came out. Man, that was a long time ago. Who is gay? The radio host guy. The owl, I think he is. And then like his assistant. They're a couple. City Escape is the most queer-coded Sonic level. It's true. I mean, you are following a rainbow. Man, I've got a lot of comments to keep up with. This is weird. Feels like they put abilities like the Lightspeed dash and wall jump in the game out of obligation more than anything. The thing is, I think they just didn't want to design levels where you could wall jump and Lightspeed dash anywhere, because that is a lot to test. Like, they made a more polished game by limiting things. It's just that I don't want Sonic to be limited. I don't care if I click through walls sometimes. No idea who they are. They're very minor characters. They first showed up in the Zomba arc, and they've showed up in other stuff since then, but they're not like a major focus. To pop and stream tonight? It sure is. Another big new addition to this, you'll see in just a moment.
Thanks, Sonic. That was awful. I couldn't tell where I was or what had happened.
This is an interesting rewrite because it's not
Like I was trapped in a
very different,
nightmare.
but it's a lot less
Well, you're
explicit.
safe now, and that's what's important.
But yeah, Sonic replies to people now. It's crazy.
Is it just me, or does Green Hill look different?
And for some reason, Sonic remembers what Green Hill is.
Color and
Don't know
light
why he would know that.
from it. Totally strange.
And what's really crazy,
Stranger than fighting evil genies
Tails
and
knows what
saving
Green Hill
aliens
is.
in an interstellar amusement park. Right now, we should focus on finding our friends.
We can start over there. That skyline looks familiar, but I can't be sure.
Well, that's as good a lead as any, Tails. Back in a flash.
Now I have a reason to play Boost Level 2nd. Well, the dialogue has changed in both.
You weren't kidding.
I haven't
It's like
seen
you
much,
never
but so I did see a spoiler post where someone showed the reaction for Sky Sanctuary, because in the original, Knuckles says, "Hey, Sonic, you've gotten fat," but then in the new version, he says, "Where's the rest of my island?" And then Sonic looks down at his belly, and the post said, "This implies that classic Sonic ate the rest of Knuckles' island." I genuinely appreciate that Sonic responds to people, though like the implementation is a little janky because the exact same animation as before. Yeah, I wish there was more budget in this, but they did make a whole Shadow the Hedgehog sequel. Tails mentioned the islands is cute. Yeah, it's very clear that they really, really want to reestablish and consolidate the lore, and like it's weird how the islands are now being acknowledged so much, because I remember back in the day when they would say, "Oh yeah, no, Emerald Hill is Green Hill after Sonic brought back the Chaos Emeralds," but no, it's a completely different place. Search for Chao in various stages.
Wow.
Way to go on the S rank, Sonic. Not even my mecha can keep up with you.
Hi.
Go back to old stages and get skills and stuff.
Hey there.
I'm looking for some deep cuts. Did you know there's a higher path in the first sliding area? There's a red ring there too, so check it out. It sounds like, what the fuck is a red ring? I really love Sonic has all his gear. He has the bracelet and everything, and yeah, his light speed shoes. It's like an hour and a half searching for Chao before moving on to Chemical Plant. They're obnoxious to find in some cases. That makes sense, because the red rings are already there to encourage exploration, and like, if you're gonna add something more, then it kind of has to be like the thing that really makes you look at something new in the stage, I feel. Oh yeah, so here's classic Tails. I guess they still didn't have a cutscene to introduce him.
Sonic.
If you can manage an A rank without losing a life, you'll get an S rank.
Hey there.
Springs that launch you backwards can be used to create shortcuts. I saw a red ring too.
Sonic.
Okay, so just go over there, like I said, just to go over what I said before.
Hey there.
Oh, okay. That's it for now. I love hunting red rings in OG Generations. Yeah, Generations does it really well because you get something for every single ring. It's so much more, like, vague in all the other games. Like, you get a certain number in colors to unlock stages, which you can beat to get Chaos Emeralds. In Sonic 4 Episode 2, there are red rings, but they don't do anything. They're basically the Chao, I guess. They're for exploring, and you get a trophy if you get them all. Oh yeah, the drop dash. I forgot they added that. I literally messaged someone earlier today to remind them, but I forgot myself. Oh, damn it. No, I'm getting out of here. I've got to do that. I keep forgetting because there's no sound on the hub. Man, it's weird you can change Sonic so fast now. Oh yeah, you can remap stuff. Nice. So where is it that you can change this? It is the Heroes Team Select music. Classic Sonic's drop dash is just a skill he has on by default. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so how do I turn off the sound for the controller? This sounds interesting. You weren't kidding? Oh, I could have sworn someone said you could, just not in the levels. Alright, I guess I've got a coat in here. I'll put that over my controller so it gets muffled a bit. It's the best we can get, I guess. You can change it in system settings? I'm guessing no. PS5 is missing a lot of strange settings you would think would be there. I swear the spin dash time's a little bit different. Oops. Man, that's really loud too. Like, you'd think they'd at least have like a volume option. So I think I think this version of the game removes all of the special level-specific achievements. Like, there used to be a thing for beating this level without ever going in the water. Or I think it's maybe at 2, you never go in the water. But I don't think it has those anymore to make room for the shadow trophies. Oh yeah, also, that is the extent of how far I've gotten with spoiling myself because I couldn't resist. So everything else from now on is going to be brand new. Oh, so close. Oh yeah, so if I remember right, if you get like the pre-order bonus pack thing that has like the extra shadow level and stuff. Yeah, you rescue Chow now. Did you not hear us talking about Chow the whole time at me, Tony? There's a whole Chow rescue feature now, and they show up in your collection area. I don't think they do anything. I think they're there for a trophy, basically, and your collection. Oh, it shows up in the background. That's cute. Yeah, you can collect many oomfies in this game now. The power is in your hands. Looks like there's 3 per even? Like, that's a lot. In total, that would be what? 54 Chow? Jeez. Chomphies, exactly. That's what they're called. I guess actually, if you think about it, that's kind of like an extension of completing each of these little hub areas, because the only way to completely make them colorful again is to beat all the missions. So now you also have to beat all the missions and get all of the Chow and get all the red rings to have a completely finished hub. I do at least wish they could have adjusted Classic Sonic's physics. You can't really do that without having to adjust all the levels too. You can adjust the physics with the skills though. There's like a thing that completely messes with the underwater physics, makes it so you can do some crazy speedrun stuff. Alright, do I go for that one jank, like, secret path to the left? Oh, I missed it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, no, I tricked myself. Yeah, so I have to go... Yeah, well, whatever. I never get that one anyways.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that was just a freebie. Oh, I'm on a boost. I feel like my muscle memory is gonna fall off a cliff when I get to like the last 3 levels. I wish you could homing attack from the ground like in Frontiers. That could probably cause some bugs, but like, it's a nice new feature.
While skydiving to speed up.
Ah, just missed it. Uh-oh. I wonder where you would even use the drop dash in the modern Sonic levels. Oops. Well, that's weird. I boosted and I air dashed and it messed things up. Uh-oh. Whoop.
Yes.
I remember this from Frontiers. It's gonna be so nice to get levels with an actual budget in the future. It's been so long. Like, I love the design of cyberspace levels, but it'll be nice when stuff can actually happen in the levels too. And they can be connected to the story in some way. Oh, Pansy Zombie, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciating all the generosity tonight.
Sonic!
Alright.
Tails.
This is definitely the chemical plant, but we're not...
That's crazy. How does he know what the chemical plant is?
Did that monster do this?
We'll figure it out later. Our friends come first.
Sonic cares a lot about his friends in this new version of the script. And they took out the line about the pink water. Confiscating Sonic Team's Green Hill assets? You fool, they have a bigger team now. That means that they can just make Emerald Hill assets. Nothing will change.
You saved me, Sonic. I'll be sure to return the favor next time around.
She still kind of sounds like Minnie Mouse
Right
now.
now, Amy.
Wonderful.
I'm so psyched to get to hang out with you, Sonic. Come talk to me anytime. Huh, they didn't used to do that, did they? Like, they didn't tell you to talk to them.
Wonderful.
You got an S rank? That's my Sonic, you really know how to win a girl over. Wow, I can't believe people claim that they removed her flirting with Sonic. Want to hear a secret? Right near the start, there's a hidden passageway. That's a really bad hint, actually. It's not a... Like, it's a hidden passageway, I guess, but not really. You'll see a red star ring right before the water slide. If you get user homing attack on an enemy, it'll be easier to get.
Wonderful.
Ooh, a red star ring? Maybe that's why you look so young. Did you get one for me, too? I mean, I guess I do look a bit young with this model on him.
Hey there.
Sonic, if you tap X to hop, you won't lose any of your running speed. Great. I know they can comment on stuff besides the gameplay. I just have to get to that point, I guess. 15 years of Emerald Hill instead. Yes, exactly. That's the vision. Ian Flynn's vision specifically. It's all on him. Yeah, so you start off with like 10,000 skill points if you get your DLC. That's what I was going to say a while back, but I forgot. I like the skill system, honestly. I wish it would come back in more games. Take their chemical plant assets too. I mean, which ones? The Force's chemical plant assets are actually like really different. Revisit Sonic's memories here. I wonder if that secret room is still in here, actually. And they did technically make a game without Green Hill. They made that. They made Sonic Dream Team. It's not available on anything anybody cares about, but it does exist. Playing this after Shadow is a bit confusing because the control is the teensiest bit different. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not the because they use a square to attack, don't they? Like in Frontiers. Okay, putting this controller under a jacket is actually just making my hands sweaty. It's not accomplishing much. Oh man, I remember back in the day trying to find music that would fit like stages and boss fights and stuff. Specifically, like there's some music that really perfectly syncs with the cutscenes in the boss fights. Like if you play, for some reason this is the one that sticks out to me, if you play the special stage theme from Sonic Heroes over the Death Egg robot, it cuts in just as the fight starts. Look at that. The hitboxes on those clouds are always like, they bothers me how they're just that slight bit not quite full. Like there's the edges where you can fall through, and it even like does a cloud effect to show you're falling through it, which is cruel, I think. Ah. I wonder if they've tweaked the level design at all, like maybe in some small ways. Like I imagine not, but you never really know. I really like how the speed shoes in this game have a unique remix for every single level. It's a really appreciated detail that like they never did again, and it's so cool. And it can't be that like resource intensive. It's still the same song but faster. It just has a unique ending and intro. Ah. Ah. We've got some Marble Garden going on now. This is when it starts to get a little bit more dangerous to just spin dash everywhere. But it is how you're supposed to play the game, too. The spin dash is like the thing. Like more so than the boost, I would argue. Because yeah, it's all about carrying yourself to like extremely different locations. And you have to have a lot of faith in the levels to do that. Is that new? I swear that that wasn't the thing that happened before, but maybe I just don't remember it. Hey, Sudoku 5, how's it going? Sonic Boom and Egg Dragoon is peak. I mean, I always save Sonic Boom for the Time Eater. That just seems perfect. How's Sonic? As good as ever. It's the same game, basically, but they've rewritten it. Sounds a little bit more modern and natural, I think. It's a bit low budget, the additions they've made, but I appreciate them. Speaking of music syncing, perfectly, they messed that up for the Metal Sonic fight. Oh no! Talks about Sonic 3 and Knuckles is there are 5 levels as iconic as Sky Sanctuary, and they're missing out no matter what. Yeah, I mean every single Sonic 3 and Knuckles level would be a great one for Generations, like Ice Cap, Sandopolis, even Mushroom Hill. Mushroom Hill was in 3DS, so I guess that counts. I'd rather it be in a game that's not the 3DS version of Sonic Generations, but you know. Yeah, what else is there? Flying Battery. Oh man, that could be really cool. Yeah, Angel Island would be a bit redundant. They've got a lot of green levels already, but they'd be good probably. Oh man, with the fire gimmick, actually, that could be really cool. Oh, that could be really, really cool. Hydro City, of course. They could even add Hydrocity. It's not an original made for Sonic Generations. It's based on the jazz remix they did for Sonic Gem. Yeah, there's a lot of deep musical cuts in this. It's one of the things that, like, even in like a franchise that has like no misses musically, like there's so few, Generations still stands out. I will say, I was kind of worried about going back to this after Frontiers has like way better feel, but hasn't been bad. This game's still pretty great. Like the stuff they did with the air boost and stuff is so good, but this is still good. Oh, wait. Man, I used to be so fast with this game. Oh no! Oh, after all that. That's just where like a Knuckles treasure is in the side mission. I wonder if they did anything for that. Like maybe a little bit of dialogue? That'd be neat. Oh, they must have gotten rid of Troy Baker as Espio then. Not quite tall enough. I really shouldn't go for red rings. Oh man, really? They should just have a skill that makes the game play like Frontiers. Ah, I always forget one last jump. Oh man, damn it. What a dumb mistake. Oh, this randomly reminds me of like a challenge video I saw back when everyone was porting Mario 64 into everything. And like showing how you can use like the backwards long jump and stuff. to beat this level as Mario, if you use Mario 64 specifically. Because these levels are gargantuan for Mario, but if you get some crazy speed going and just fly, then you can make it work. Oh, I missed that.
Whoa!
Oh, there goes my S rank.
All right. Yes.
Oh, man. I thought I made it there, too. I like how much more forgiving Frontiers is in that regard, too.
All right. Yes.
I really do want, like, them to really figure out a way to make exploring and platforming and, like, fighting enemies and stuff more worthwhile. Because that's been missing from Sonic for a very long time because of Generations. And I guess probably actually because of Unleashed, if you want to go back all the way. But, like, I don't know, like, it kind of bums me out how there's all these little things that you could be doing, but you don't have any reason to with this game because it only really emphasizes speed. And Sonic has never been just about speed. It's also been about, like, showing off and, like, getting immersed in levels and stuff like that.
The floor here looks like it could
Nope.
give way at any moment. Stay on the sections that look stable.
Yeah, this part specifically, they had to do, like, a crazy backwards long jump in order to make it work.
All right.
It's like coming up with Generations to remind people how good Frontiers feels. I mean, that's a strat. What will Knuckles sound like?
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed it. Now let's get some payback on that monster.
Get in line, knucklehead. All right.
What is this place? It's so white and creepy. I've never seen anything like it. Alright, now to pick the missions. I can't remember. Do I have to do 6 or 3 to get the keys? Either Act 1 or 2. Okay. Well, let's just see what this one is. It's got Knuckles on it. Knuckles' buried treasure.
I'll handle the treasure hunting. Press the button when you need me.
Team up with Knuckles to find buried metals. Knuckles
Leave
will
it to
dig up
me.
the ground and find them for you.
I remember, man, there were so many rumors about Sonic Generations DLC, and it makes me so upset because one of them was they were gonna have more missions like this with new levels. So like you'd have like Pumpkin Hill and stuff, but you're with like Knuckles as your ally. And I believe that. I was so ready, but nah. No DLC for this game of all of them. Like there's so many other games with DLC, but nah, not this one.
I got this. Sonic! I got this.
So this is the Sonic 3D Blast Sega Saturn credits for anybody who doesn't know. In case you're wondering if there are any deep cuts in this game. It's a really nice song. It's You're My Hero. It feels like it was meant for Sonic CD, honestly. It doesn't really relate to flickies very well, but who knows? Oh no. Aww.
it to me.
Still a better Emerald radar than in Sonic Adventure 2. You are my hero. You came to me and said. That's about all I know from that song.
I got this. Here goes.
I feel like 10 seconds isn't enough to justify the time it takes to get them.
Here goes.
Starting to play the Frontiers DLC. It's really good. Like, it's a bit jank, but it's really, really good. Okay, it's more than a bit jank, but it's really, really good.
I got this. Sonic.
Don't fall off. Oh, whoa. What the heck? There we go. Frontiers DLC soured me on the game so hard. Didn't want to have to beat the extra hard boss rush just to play as other characters. I mean, you can play as the other characters before you get to that, but yeah, no, I totally get it why people had problems with it, because the thing is, like, when Frontiers came out, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's pathetic how easy this game is. It shouldn't be this easy." And what I was thinking at the time was, I don't think you want a Sonic game that's actually like as hard as you claim. And then sure enough, they make a really, really difficult game. Oh, I didn't grab the key. Whoops. I'll get back to that. Yeah, like the thing is, like, the Final Horizon DLC. Oh, what the heck?
Yo.
A treasure hunter is useful to have around, right? Okay, I guess it's because I did that mission with him. Like, that DLC is for people like me who are like, oh man, this crazy intense level is so fun to master. The Titan fights are absolutely way too overtuned. Like, that was crazy to do, but like, they were just listening to fan feedback, and that fan feedback, as is very common with Sonic stuff, was just a smart thing to listen to. But the cyberspace levels in Final Horizon are real good. Like, they're built for the spin dash, and the spin dash is like the best thing they've done in like Sonic in general, maybe ever. All right, super high hammer leap with Amy.
I'll help you jump higher with my Pico Pico hammer. Press the button and call me.
Did the graphics change for a second? What was that?
Jump up. Leave it to the button as you land to jump high using Amy's hammer.
Oh, the ring sound is muffled underwater. That's nice. Makes it way less intrusive.
Leave it to me. There goes. Sonic.
Man, this game's soundtrack is really something special, and I can't wait to get to the shadow half, where the actual new music will be. Although there is like a music pack you get as part of the DLC too.
Leave it to me.
I'm curious what that is.
Here goes. Leave it to me.
Seems like they're trying to go for the Amy Generations voice, which is like not amazing.
Leave it to me.
I really like her Frontier's voice is like a bit too like deep and like old sounding, I think, but like the Minnie Mouse voice they got going in Generations is Should probably head to bed soon. Nice to see the stream. Thank you again for the sub. Yeah, see you later, Eat Me Tony.
Here goes. Sonic. Leave it to me. Here goes. Sonic. Here goes. Sonic.
All right.
Here goes.
Oh, the timer didn't quite reach it. Ooh, a song. Gimme. Splash Hill, hell yeah. Everyone's favorite.
Ooh.
They say teamwork is the cornerstone of marriage, Sonic. Hey, wait, come back. I can't believe they took away Amy flirting with Sonic in this game. How could this happen? Face me if you wish to have the Chaos Emerald. It's kind of a shame how, because 2/3 of this game is modern Sonic, you do only get the 2 classic fights. Well, I wonder if they added music from Sonic Superstars to like have more classic rep.
Off the road. Metal Sonic is vulnerable after he attacks. Use Spin Jump to counterattack.
You really brutalize Metal Sonic in this fight. He's got it rough.
Stay back and don't touch him when his electric field is up.
Ah, there we go. Like, he does not slow down when he takes damage.
He's snapping off streetlights to throw at you. Watch the shadows to avoid them.
Watch the shadows. Could this be a Fearless Year of Shadow reference? Where the rivals skid across the ground is so satisfying. Yeah, I think these are still some of the best fights in any Sonic game, honestly. Metal Sonic, I think, is even like a weak link, but Silver and Shadow are both really solid.
Now's your chance. Go get him.
I feel like it was easier to hit Metal Sonic in this version. I always found it kind of jank originally. Scrap Metal. Like Metal Sonic more than Shadow? Yeah, I mean, I can see it. For me, it feels like kind of like a basic platformer fight, whereas the purple core thing is a bit weird, honestly. But like, it's still like a very Sonic-y fight in my opinion, and that's what I like about it. No, let's just keep the character ones going. Tails, way past fast. Hey, wait a second. Could that be a reference?
It's a race to the finish.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Off in a plane.
Got the race music
Try to
going.
reach the goal before he does.
Introducing Sega Saturn. Like the remixes in this game are so crazy. Like, I feel like calling them deep cuts is like a disservice. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, could I have broken that bridge? I probably could have. Darn. Ooh, look at that. Subversion. I do like how these missions make more use of the space that the levels don't really use otherwise. There is a lot of extra geometry. Easy. S rank. How could Ian do this to us? I don't know. They keep letting him completely have control over the Sonic franchise. And you'd think they'd know better by now, given how poorly received all of his work is. Alright, boss gate unlocked. Oh yeah, this is finally available on console if you didn't pre-order the game 10 years ago. Oh yeah, this cutscene changes depending on my choices here. I gotta be careful. Whose perspective do I want to see? I'll be locked out otherwise. It was a pre-order bonus, and more importantly, you could only ever buy it on the Steam version. Every other version, it was never made available. I like how this place just has a mirror for, well, not even a mirror, a sheet of glass just for this.
Dr. Eggman!
Do you think Sonic, the classic Sonic, looked at that and was like, who the fuck is Dr. Eggman? Yeah, it's a shame that the Sonic Jam code isn't going to come till Friday. I've seen some people have gotten it early, but it's supposed to come on Friday. I do love things like this, where you can make the final boss into the first boss for something. I think that's always a fun idea.
I will flatten you.
Did this have voice lines in the original? It must have. Oh, I should have jumped there, damn it. This is like the last game to have those really good quotable Eggman lines. Like, of course, we have time for a change of pace. Oh, what the hell? Well, that's not supposed to happen.
I will flatten you.
The dimension shifted too hard. Yeah, am I supposed to be in here? I don't think I am. That's weird that that happened twice.
I'll flatten you. Not back.
Oops. Oh, that doesn't hurt me. Wow.
Did you see its backside light up? I bet that's its weak point. Try to get behind it and attack.
I mean, his whole underside lights up. It's not even like a backside. Oh, there we go.
It's attacking you with its arms. You've got to do something to stop them. Hey, you know those bombs that come out when you hit the switches?
I do like, with this fight, if you time it just right to jump above the bomb as he punches it, it feels really satisfying, even though it's like very slightly faster. Oh man.
Warriors attacks towards the bomb, Sonic.
Ah, I thought I had it there too.
Hit by its attack.
I won't show off anymore, I guess.
Now, run up the arm and attack its head.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna roll up it. Come on. Oh wow, I've never seen that. What the heck? I have never had difficulty with this fight. What is going on? There we go. I mean, the only thing that really gives me trouble at this point, or at least did give me trouble last time I played this, is the hard mode Egg Dragoon and, of course, the final boss, just because the final boss isn't very good. Damn, a B rank, jeez. That's rough. Oh yeah, so they don't hide Robotnik
Sonic, save me.
or Eggman, because the original game treated it as a big reveal that there was a classic Eggman. Don't know why. Like Chaos and the Rivals, at least. I like all the fights in this, honestly. I think the perfect Chaos fight is really cool. I think the classic Sonic bosses are a little bit weak.
This confirms it. It sure does. Older versions of us. Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time, Sonic.
Without the time stones?
It's a reference.
That big thing that kidnapped Eggman can
I can't believe they put
consume time.
references in Sonic Generations. What's this
And
world
then it
coming
looks
to?
like it dragged your friends here. I mean, our friends. You know what I mean. There it is. Where'd it go?
We need to track it down, and fast.
Time Stones mentioned for the first time in anything, I think. Like, obviously they weren't mentioned in Sonic CD, because that doesn't have dialogue. All right, next area. Got a Chaos Emerald. All right, perfect. Take a quick break and we'll get to the Adventure era, the Dreamcast era as it was called. So see you in a minute.